Hey guys, so it's official that DC has finally revealed the names of the two actors playing Superman and Lois Lane. But before we get into this article, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, stay up to date with all the movie news we have going on around here. So, this article here coming from Screen Rant. New Superman and Lois Lane confirmed. DC finds a Henry Cavill replacement. Yeah, we all know that the drama that's been going on with DC. Obviously, DC EU was kind of on a financial decline, and then James Gunn came in and we're having a reboot with the new DCU, and they had to replace Henry Cavill. Unfortunately, that hurts because Henry Cavill was a amazing Superman, and what could have been with Henry Cavill. It's a shame that we didn't see another Man of Steel movie, but I digress. So, DC Studios finds a new Superman and Lois Lane with James Gunn's upcoming 2025 DC movie, casting David Corenswet and Rachel Brosnahan. So, David Corenswet and Rachel Brosnahan have officially been cast in the leading roles of James Gunn's Superman Legacy, which will kick off the new DC universe. As the DCEU is coming to an end this year, DC Studios has been busy looking for their next stars in one of the biggest upcoming movies, Superman Legacy. With Gunn set to direct, casting has been ongoing for the last few weeks. So yeah, all we've seen over the last, I don't know how long now, weeks, months, possibly a year, all we've seen is kind of like reports of actors that might be up for the role of Superman and Lois Lane, Lex Luthor as well. And it's just been constant like rumors about, who's on the short list, who's auditioning and all this kind of stuff. And obviously James Gunn's been constantly asked about it. He's, stuck to his guns, no pun intended, and said that basically what goes on in the auditions is between him and the actors, and he doesn't really want to comment on that. So, but it looks like we've got the confirmed two actors now. So, let's have a look what else it has to say. So, the wait is officially over. Deadline reports Warner Brothers Discovery and DC Studios have cast Corenswet and Brosnahan in the roles of Clark Kent and Lois Lane's Superman Legacy. This comes after the last few days where Corenswet was one of the final frontrunners for the Man of Steel. Gunn has confirmed the news in a tweet that can be viewed below. So, this comes from the Hollywood Reporter. Obviously, Hollywood Reporter being one of the most reliable kind of outlets in the trade. We obviously know we can take that to the bank, and obviously James Gunn here as well has officially tweeted on his Twitter as well. So, accurate. Oh, where did that go? So, accurate. They're not only both incredible actors, but also wonderful people, he says. And then obviously we've got the link to the Hollywood Reporter article here. Corenswet has been a huge fan of the fan favourite ever since Superman Legacy was properly announced by DC Studios. In the case of Brosnahan, when she was reported to be one of the frontrunners, she quickly gained support online to become the next version of Lois Lane. Brosnahan has since posted about Superman Legacy casting news on Instagram. And then we've got another tweet here from Rachel Brosnahan herself. Superman Legacy finds lead with David Corenswet and Rachel Brosnahan. Obviously, she's tweeting out the news herself. She's got 91,000 likes. That's really good. So, everything we know about DC's new Superman and Lois Lane actors. Just before we go into that, guys, I just want to say, obviously, we've got Superman Legacy coming out in 2025. That's going to reboot the DCU. This movie cannot be understated how important this movie is, because the whole foundation of what the DCU going forward is going to be built on the shoulders of this Superman Legacy movie. So there's a lot of pressure on James Gunn's shoulders to get this movie right, to get the tone right, to get people on board, and then kind of reboot people's kind of interest in what DC has to offer as well. So, sorry, I keep digressing, guys. But out of the two leads, Brosnahan is the more established, having garnered critical acclaim for her leading role in The Marvelous Miss Maisel. I haven't actually seen that myself, so for those of you who have seen it, jump down in the comment section, let me know. Is that a good series? Did you like her acting in it? Are you looking forward to seeing her become Lois Lane? While Corenswet isn't as known, the soon-to-be 30-year-old actor has built up his credits through The Politician, Hollywood, We Own This City. According to casting reports, Corenswet and Brosnahan have been in the top respective lists for Superman and Lois, as they competed with a handful of other actors. So I think the only film that I've seen Corenswet in is, what was that horror movie that came out recently? Damn it, I can't think of what the name is. He plays like a movie projectionist in it, and I really can't think of it what it is off the top of my head. It might come back to me in a minute. So given that there may be an upcoming SAG after strike, it would seem as though that was one of the reasons why DC Studios wanted to lock in the stars for Superman Legacy. What this means for DC making an appearance at San Diego Comic-Con remains to be seen. So yeah, that's another thing as well, guys. I'll just go on a tangent here. So it's known that this year at Comic-Con, a lot of the major studios aren't turning up. So it could be DC's year to kind of, make Comic-Con their own, kind of get the stars out, and just really project DC, make Comic-Con like a DC event. Because I believe that Disney and like Marvel aren't showing up this year. But with Lois and Clark locked in, bringing them to potential Hall H presentation would be a huge first promotional event for the upcoming DC Universe movie. Yeah, it would, and I don't see why they wouldn't do it. That would be an event. That would be kind of a missed opportunity to project out, get the excitement on board of the fans, and kind of project out these actors, and show people who these actors are, and get them excited for the roles. So now that Superman Legacy has tapped their Lois and Clark, there will be other roles announced in the coming weeks and months. Characters like Jimmy Olsen, Lex Luthor, are reported to set to be included in the movie, with Alexander and Bill Skarsgård being rumoured for the iconic DC roles villain. So yeah, the Skarsgårds, I mean, you can't go wrong with these guys. They're absolutely fantastic actors. So either one of those guys playing Lex Luthor, I'd be on board for that completely. While it has yet to be confirmed nor denied, the Authority characters are also reportedly getting cast in Superman Legacy to lead, and then they're also going to go on to lead their own movie. So yeah, that's kind of what we know at the moment, guys. So hopefully DC are going to be showing up at Comic-Con, because I would love to see DC, like I say, kind of put on a full-on presentation, get the excitement rolling. I know it's still a couple of years away from Superman Legacy, but just to get fans kind of popping and get them excited. And then we've got like a whole sort of 2-year build-up to this Superman Legacy movie. That would be fantastic. Yeah, but guys, jump down to the comment section. Let me know what you think about this casting news of these two actors playing Lois Lane and Clark Kent. Are you excited for this? Are you kind of falling off the DC bandwagon and you don't really care about DC anymore? I would just love to know what your thoughts are, and I will see you soon.